This program is suitable for most people. However, it should not replace a supervised exercise program. Please consult your local doctor before commencing an exercise program, especially if you have one or more of the following: have had joint surgery, any medical condition affecting your heart, lungs or blood pressure, joint inflammation, you have not been doing regular exercise. Stop exercising immediately if you experience one or more of the following: chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, numbness or tingling in the arms or legs, severe pain or discomfort in your joints. The producers and distributors disclaim any liability or loss, personal or otherwise, resulting from procedures in this program.
Move It or Lose It is an exercise program for seniors designed to maintain an active and healthy lifestyle. Let's join Instructor Sally for a Pilates workout at Woodlands Park in Berwick. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
Good morning and welcome to today's session of Move It or Lose It. My name is Sally and I'm a physiotherapist specialising in Pilates. And this is my colleague Cherie, who's going to help me out today. Pilates is a great form of exercise to help strengthen your core, which includes your abdominal muscles, your hips and pelvis, and your lower back. It's a great way to help improve your posture and also prevent and relieve any lower back pain that you may have. Today's session is going to focus on strengthening our lower back and our hips. So we're going to start with going down onto the floor into kneeling. So ladies, down onto hands and knees. Making sure that your shoulders are directly over your hands and your knees are directly under your hips. In this position here, let's start with a little stretch to loosen up your lower back. So tucking your chin in, lifting up your rib cage, we're going into what we call reverse cat position, stretching out your back, and then drop down into your lower back, lifting your chin up and arching through your spine. And then changing into reverse cat, tuck your chin in, lift your rib cage up, stretch out your shoulders and upper back, and then into cat stretch. So arching your back, lift your head up and looking up to the ceiling. Coming up again, lift your rib cage high, tuck your chin in, stretching out the back there, and then tucking down. Lifting your head up to the ceiling. And one more time, let's go up into our rib cage. And arching your lower back, lifting your head up again. Okay, let's find our neutral spine position now. So keeping your back nice and straight, we're wanting to lift your lower tummy muscles up towards your abdomen, up towards your spine. Okay, so tightening the tummy. Let's lift your right leg in towards your chest and reach it out behind. Straightening your leg and then bending your knee in towards your chest and reaching behind. So we're working the muscles on either side of our spine now and also our lower hips and pelvis. Knee into your chest and then reach behind. Keep your shoulders nice and still. Knee in and reach back. Knee to chest and extend behind. Keeping your tummy muscles nice and strong and making sure you're breathing throughout the movement. Let's do 2 more on the right side. Good, and coming back down. Let's change to the left leg. So bending your left knee in towards your chest, reaching out behind, keeping your back nice and strong and straight, and extending behind. This is also very good for your balance, to hold yourself in this position. Knee in and stretching back behind. Keeping your back nice and still. And 2 more, so knee into your chest, extend the left leg behind, and last one. And coming back into that 4-point kneel position. This time we're going to keep our legs still and reach forward with your arms. So let's start with the right arm, reach forward in front, and tap the mat and reach out again. So a nice continuous motion. So your right shoulder will be working to keep you nice and still here. So you'll feel the muscles in your right arm stretching forward. Two to go. And last one. And let's change to the left. Reaching forward, keeping the right arm still now. Reaching out and tapping the mat. Keeping your back nice and still and making sure that your tummy muscles are nice and strong. And last one, reaching forward and hand back down. Okay, let's go back to some leg movement now. I want you to lead with your right heel, keeping your leg bent, lifting up towards the ceiling. Now with this one, make sure that you're not twisting through your spine, you're keeping your back nice and still. So this right hip stays down and you're just extending back and lifting your heel up behind. Now you may find that your knee gets a little bit uncomfortable with this exercise because all of your weight is now on your left knee. If so, what you can do is just place a towel underneath that left knee to stop it from getting sore. Let's carry on with that right leg, a few more on that side. So tummy nice and strong, don't forget to breathe. Two more on the right leg and then we'll change. Okay, let's swapping onto that left leg. So remember, leading with the heel, lifting your heel up to the ceiling. Keep the knee nice and bent. So you'll feel your lower back muscles working as you're extending up towards the ceiling. So you should feel the muscles in your bottom working as well, which is good to help with our balance. Two more on this left leg. And coming back down. We're now going to have a short break. Keep going with this exercise and we'll be back soon. Welcome back. Let's continue with our workout. Let's just sit back onto our feet and roll out the shoulders and have a little rest. And then rolling forwards. Okay, when you're ready, coming back into that 4-point kneel position, making sure that your shoulders are above your hands and your knees are below your hips. We're going to extend your right leg out behind now and make little circles with that leg. So it's a very small movement, not too big. You want to keep nice and still so your back is straight and you're not wobbling all over the place. Okay, let's change direction of circles now. So keep going on the right leg, but you're changing that direction. So you feel your hips starting to burn now, getting those muscles working. Good, and coming back down. Moving on to the left leg, extending that leg out behind, keeping it nice and straight, and starting with small circles. Keep your tummy muscles nice and strong so you're keeping your balance and you're nice and stable. Okay, and change direction with the circles now, back the other way. It's a bit of a challenge. And coming back in. Well done. Okay, again another exercise to strengthen the balance. This time we're going to reach out with the right leg and at the same time reach forward with the left hand. So right leg out, left hand forward, come back in. So you want to work and keep your tummy muscles nice and strong as you reach out. This just helps you keep you nice and stable. Let's do one more on this side and relax. And changing to the right side, arm reaching forward, little left leg reaching out behind. So extending out, coming back in. Keep your tummy muscles nice and strong, back nice and still. This one's a challenge for your balance. So go nice and slowly, so that you're not going to topple over. And 2 more to go. Well done. Okay, again, let's have a little breather for our shoulders, sitting back. Let's roll the arms back and around, up and around. And forwards. Good. Okay, we've got one more lot of exercises to do on our hands and knees. All right, let's reach out with that right leg again. This time take it out to the side and back to the midline. So we don't need to do a very big movement with this. It's just a small movement out to the side, making sure you keep your back nice and still. Sometimes it's helpful to point your toe so you know which direction you're going in. This also works the side part of our trunk, our oblique muscles. Two more. Good, and back in. Okay, and let's do the left leg. So straightening out behind, point the toe, and let's go out to the left. Keep your back nice and still. So remember, it's not a very big movement. Slowly out to the side. And one more. Well done. Okay, now keeping the knee bent, you're going to lift out to the side with your right leg. So shoulders still, lifting up and out and back in. So the right knee reaches out to the side, but you're still keeping your back nice and straight. And last one. Good, and changing to the left side now. So the weight is on your right knee, lifting out to the left. Remember, it's just a small movement, so you're not reaching too high, otherwise you're going to twist your back. And last one. Well done. From this position, we're now going to go down onto your tummy. So you can either have your chin resting on both fists, or you can turn your head to the side if it's more comfortable, as Cherie is doing now. Okay, starting with the right leg, you're going to bend the right knee and keep it in this bent position. And then lift your heel up to the ceiling, so lifting up behind. So you're lifting your thigh off the ground, just about an inch or so it's not a very big movement. And you should feel the muscles in your glutes, so your bottom muscles, working as you do this. Keep your tummy muscles nice and tight as well, and don't forget to breathe, reaching that right heel up towards the ceiling. Good, and let's change sides. So this time bend your left leg, so it's at 90 degrees, and then lift your heel up towards the ceiling. Remembering it's not a very big lift, you're just gently lifting about an inch off the ground. And one more. Good. We're now going to have a short break. Keep going with that exercise and we'll be back soon. Welcome back. Let's continue with the workout. Now we're going to straighten your arms and your legs out in front. So with this one, we're going to alternate. So your right leg is lifting up and your left arm. So right leg, left arm, and then swap. So your right arm, left leg. Reach out behind. Lifting up. Now you can either, again, keep your head turned to the side, or you can rest your head down onto your forehead. So this is working our lower back muscles, giving them some strength to help prevent lower back pain. Let's do 2 more on each side. Well done. Okay, coming up to rest onto your elbows now. We're going to go into a plank to work your abdominal muscles. Now, you can either do this resting on your knees, lifting your hips up, or if you're feeling particularly strong, you can go up onto your toes. In either position, make sure you're keeping your back nice and straight and your tummy muscles are going to be working. So it's quite a tough exercise. Let's hold this position here. Keep breathing. And if you need to, come down and have a rest. Let's do 10 more seconds. Well done. Come down and relax. Take a nice deep breath. Good. And now we're going to come up into some stretching. So back onto hands and knees. Let's sit back onto our heels and reach your arms out in front. If you find that too hard, you can stay more upright and just reach out a little way. So this is stretching through your lower back and shoulders. If you want to, try and get your head down towards your knees. Now take both hands over to the right and pop your head down again. This is going to stretch this left-hand side of your back, opening up those joints on that side. And now walk your hands over to the left-hand side to open up through the right side of your lower back. Drop your head down again. And coming back to the middle. Up onto your knees again. This time reach your left hand through and underneath your right, so you're twisting through your back. You can try and look your head up to the ceiling as well. And then coming back up. And now reaching your right hand through and underneath. Twisting through your back. Coming up. Let's all now sit facing forwards and crossing your legs. If you find this difficult, you can have either your feet together out in front, or if it's more comfortable, both feet out in front. From this position, we're going to turn and twist around to the right side. Keep your back nice and straight, so you're up nice and tall. And then swap sides, so your right hand's on your left knee and twisting around. And coming back to the middle. Now let's stretch your hands up over your head. And then arms relaxed by your side. Take a few deep breaths. Well done. And that concludes today's session of Move It or Lose It. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.